I'm sorry, I love you, and I was kissing him. And he was like, then he finally opened his eyes, he was like, I love you too. And I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
This is Heather McCall, a 26-year-old pregnant woman who just shot her boyfriend in the chest. And while he fights for his life at the hospital, Heather tries to play the whole thing off as an accident.
I did not know the gun was loaded.
Okay.
And I did not know that my finger was like where the trigger was.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to scare him.
But that accident requires a hammer to be cocked, a trigger to be pulled, and an aim that hits center mass. Not exactly an oopsie moment. And now, Heather will have to confront the reality of her mistake.
Unfortunately, he did not survive.
What?
So.
Yeah, the doctors did everything they could.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No.
On the morning of June 12, 2024, police in Athens, Georgia responded to a 911 call reporting a shooting at a residence on Forest Heights Drive. When officers arrived, they found 26-year-old Jeremy lying in the front yard with a gunshot wound to the chest. His pregnant girlfriend, Heather McCall, was applying pressure to the wound while repeatedly saying, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to." Jeremy and Heather had been in a volatile on-again, off-again relationship since September of 2023. Their relationship was marked by homelessness, drug use, and domestic violence. Just 2 days before the shooting, Heather had broken up with Jeremy after he allegedly put his hands on her and admitted to cheating. She blocked his number. But in the early morning hours of June 12th, Jeremy showed up uninvited at the house where Heather was staying with her roommate, Blake.
Like, I still love him. Like, I was just mad. I didn't mean to shoot him. I was just trying to scare him just to get him to get out of the house because at the time, like, I blocked him. He kept blowing my phone up. And he come here unannounced, and he wouldn't leave. And in the past, like, he's beaten me before, so I was like, I thought he was gonna beat me or something. But I don't want him to get in trouble for that either. Like,
according to Heather, Jeremy barged in, demanding his Social Security card. She panicked, fearing he would hit her again. So she grabbed a pistol from her roommate's dresser to scare him into leaving. The gun went off. An accident, she insists. Her body just tensed up. But here's what Heather doesn't know. Guns don't just go off when you tense up. They require deliberate action. And detectives are about to pick apart her story piece by piece, starting with the basics of how firearms actually work.
Okay, so I guess why don't we just start with who all lives in the house there?
Blake Allen.
Okay.
He's my friend / roommate.
Okay. Is that A-L-L-E-N?
Yeah.
And then Blake is spelled B-L-A-K-E.
Yeah.
And you know what his birthday is, or? Okay. Or did they bring?
December 1st.
Okay. They bring him over here. Is that?
He was at work. He worked third shift.
Okay. Oh, so he wasn't even there today.
No.
Okay, I got you. You don't have his phone number off the top of your head? Mm-hmm. No, all right, that's all right.
They have my phone though.
Okay, I'm sure we can look it up, or worst case, I'm sure maybe the neighbors will call them after they saw the ambulances and blue lights and whatnot. Where does he work?
Hubert in Commerce.
Oh.
It's a tree place.
Okay. All right, well that's fine if he wasn't there. So you and Blake live there. And then who was there this morning then?
My friend / co-worker. His name's Jeremy too, but it's spelled different.
Oh, okay. How's he spelled?
It's weird. I call him Jeremy.
Okay.
So that's how it's spelled.
Amy. Okay, I guess probably sort of like Jerami maybe. Okay. And so this morning it was you, Jeremy, and that was it, just inside.
Well, I had Jeremy. Jeremy woke me up.
Okay.
He knocked on the door, and because I was asleep, and he woke me up.
Okay.
And he was just saying, hey, what's up? Because I just started working with him. He's a maintenance man, and I just help him out, like, after pregnant, so I can't do big stuff. But clean up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, and so he was a witness. He was there, and I was fixing me something to drink, and earlier that night, Jeremy, my boyfriend, I had just broke up with him like the day before, but not permanently, just because I was just tired of him. I say this, and I don't want him to get in trouble for this.
Right.
Sometimes, he would put his hands on me.
Okay.
Okay. And, so we got in a bad argument. It was in, Kroger parking lot or something in my car, 2 days ago.
Okay.
Or 2 nights ago. Night before last. And, the night before last.
Okay.
2 nights ago, I guess.
Yeah, so I guess that would have been, yesterday was Tuesday, so Monday night?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Today Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh God, I have a doctor's appointment.
Oh.
So, we've been arguing a lot, but it's not nothing serious, nothing like this,
Yeah.
just just normal couple stuff.
Okay.
And he has anger issues, I guess, and sometimes he puts his hands on me, but not he don't beat the crap out of me or nothing like that. He'll just go like this he's punched me before.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not pressing charges. I don't want to do that.
Okay, that's fine.
But I wanted it to stop because I am pregnant.
Yeah.
And we was arguing, and then he said that he cheated on me.
Okay.
And so I was like, well, I want to break up with you. Get out of my car. He wouldn't get out of my car. He don't have the same, bro. He says stuff he'll say, just throughout the time we were together.
Yeah.
He'll be like, pull over, let me out. And I'll pull over, and then he won't even get out.
Oh, okay.
And then he'll be like, no, he'll be like, drive. Well, why did you just say pull over and let you out,
Yeah.
So that is something like that. And, I forgot what it was.
I guess,
It was arguing, and then I broke up with him, and then I told him to get out. He wouldn't. So I drove him to where he had been staying, and he still wouldn't get out. So I just had to scream at him get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. And he finally got out.
and this is all Monday night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so then I went home. And then the next day I went to work with Jeremy. And I had him blocked, Jeremy, because he wouldn't stop blowing me up. And I unblocked him because, I didn't want to break up with him forever. I love him.
Yeah.
When your relationship has so many red flags, maybe grabbing a loaded firearm isn't the solution. But Heather's already painting herself as the victim here, emphasizing the abuse, the manipulation, the cheating. Classic setup for a self-defense claim. Except there's one tiny problem with that strategy. Jeremy never touched her that morning. He just walked in asking for his Social Security card.
I hadn't heard from him. And then late last night, probably it's on my phone, probably 1 or 2 o'clock, I guess. He texted me, I think he texted me from a different number too, and I said, who is this?
Yeah.
But I figured it was him. Then he started texting from his number, and he was like, can you come get me? I miss you, da da da. And then I was like, tell me who you cheated on me with.
Yeah.
And he was like, I didn't really cheat on you. I just said it to make you mad. And I was like, no, you cheated on me. And I was just like, tell me your name, tell me your name, tell me your name. And then he wouldn't. And, because his Facebook is logged in on my phone. So I went and messaged, and there was a message just for Nicole. And it says, like, hey baby, I miss you, pull up, da-da-da. So that's how, like, I figured, like, he was lying.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty obvious.
Yeah. And so I was like, tell me your name. And he just wouldn't tell me your name. And so then I blocked him again. And then I went back to sleep. And then that's when Jeremy got there, probably like, I guess like 6:30.
Oh, okay. So fairly early.
Yeah. And he knocked on the door, woke me up. And he was just saying, hey, he was saying hey to my dog. And I got up and I was fixing me something to drink. And we have like an electric trash can.
Oh.
Like you just like wave your hand over it and it opens up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So the batteries died in it.
Yeah.
And since he's a maintenance man, he was like, well, I'll fix it.
Yeah.
And so he took the top off and he was looking at the batteries. He was like, you have any AA batteries? And I was like, yeah, there's some in the bedroom, in Blake's bedroom. And that's where I slept last night because he worked first shift.
Okay.
And that's where I like take his bathroom is where I like take showers and stuff. So I was just tired and I didn't even fall asleep in there. I just laid down on the bed.
Yeah.
And then I ended up falling asleep. Which Blake don't care about sleeping in his bed. He kind of likes me and wants me to sleep in his bed, but he knows that I'm a Jeremy and stuff.
Yeah.
But so anyways, I went and I was getting the batteries, and then when I was walking back in the kitchen, Jeremy was standing like near the door, and I didn't even know the door had like open, and he was like, "What's up, man?" And I was like, "Who are you talking to?" And then Jeremy walks in, and Jeremy thought Jeremy was Blake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he thought he was the guy who lived there.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not Blake. I was like, that he's not supposed to be here because Jeremy had been over there one time before, and Blake found out. Like he came home from work early and seen me there, and was like later on he told me, he was like, he's not allowed back in my house. I don't want him back in my house. If he's back in my house, then you have to leave. You're gonna get kicked out. I do not want him back in my house. And because he found like this drug like bowl thing, and he was like, I don't want. He was like, I know that's not yours. So it's obviously his, and he brought drugs in my house, so I really don't want, him in my house again. And I told Jeremy that. And so Jeremy knew that. And so I don't know why he walked over there. And so when I seen it was him, I was like, you're not supposed to be here. Get out. And he wouldn't. He was like, give me my stuff. And I was like, what stuff are you talking about?
Yeah.
And he was like, social security card, which I don't even know how I got his social security card. He puts his stuff, he's not like stable, he doesn't have a stable place to live, so sometimes he puts his stuff like in my purse or something like that.
So let me get this straight. Her roommate banned her abusive ex from the house, threatening to evict her if he showed up. Jeremy knew this. Yet he walked right in anyway. And instead of calling the police, the thing you do when someone violates a boundary and you fear for your safety, Heather grabs a gun that she claims to know nothing about. Smart move, pregnant lady.
So I was looking for his social security card, and then I was like, you tell me your name, I'll give it to you. He was like, there is no name. I was just lying.
Yeah.
And then I was like, get out, not confused, get out. And then he wouldn't get out, and then so I started yelling, and he still wouldn't get out. And then I was afraid that he was gonna hit me again.
Yeah.
So I remembered that Blake said, here's all these guns. He was like, you can have a gun in your room if you want to, which I didn't want to because I'm not familiar with guns like that. I've only shot a gun like once or twice, and it was at like a target. And I thought the gun was unloaded. I did not know the gun was loaded.
Okay.
And I did not know that my finger was like where the trigger was.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to scare him. And so I went and got the gun out of Blake's room, and I was like, not pointing it at him, I was pointing it like at the floor, like,
Oh.
I was like, get out, get out. And he still didn't get out, and then went, like, I just started yelling, and I guess, like, you know, when you're mad and you're yelling, like, your body might tense up or something.
Yeah.
And my hand, like squeezed it on accident. Like, I did not mean to do that at all.
Okay.
Like, and I've been in here, like, praying that he, like, if he dies, like, I'm never gonna forgive myself.
Okay. Yeah, we'll check on his condition in a little bit.
Do you think he's gonna be okay?
They got, I don't really know how.
They said it went all the way through.
Okay, sometimes that's good news, you never know. They got good doctors at the hospital, so I'm sure they're gonna do the absolute best they can.
So as soon as I realized what happened, like, my ears was ringing and everything, and he was like, "You shot me." So I think I just put the gun on the ground, or I put it on the counter, I can't remember.
Okay.
And then I ran over to him, and I was like hugging him and saying, like, I'm sorry. And then so then Jeremy said, call 911, call 911. So I was looking for my phone, and I called 911, and then I don't remember how Jeremy, like, got outside. I guess Jeremy told him to go out there because the ambulance would be coming.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think we heard the ambulance, so he went out there, and he was laying on the ground, and I was like, I remember seeing in movies, like, Apply Pressure. So I was, like, taking his shirt and applying pressure, like holding his head, and I was like, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. And at first he was like I thought he was died. He was like his eyes were like closed. He was like making that noise.
Yeah.
And then I was like, look, Jeremy, please look at me, please look at me, please look at me. I was like, I love telling him I love him and everything. And then Jeremy brought me like a dish towel. And I was like, do I apply pressure? And he was like, yeah. So I was applying pressure, and I was like holding his head. I was like, I'm sorry, I love you, I love you. And I was kissing him. And he was like, then he finally opened his eyes. He was like, I love you too. And I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. And he was like, okay. And I was like, do you forgive me? He was like, yeah. And I was like, please don't die. And then that's when the ambulance came, and they had handcuffs.
Well, that's touching. The man you just shot forgives you while bleeding out on the lawn. How romantic. Heather might love Jeremy, and it's true he's the father of her unborn child. But here's the truth. She had to walk to the bedroom, locate the pistol, grab it, aim it, and squeeze the trigger hard enough to fire. But sure, total accident.
Have you ever called the police on him for putting his hands on you?
No.
No.
I've threatened to.
Okay.
And I've dialed 911 in my phone, but I never pressed send.
Okay.
Yeah, I was doing that to scare her too.
Yeah. Like, how long have you known him?
I met him 2 years ago.
Oh, okay, so a little while then.
But like, I just met him at my boyfriend at that time's house.
Oh, okay.
And then I didn't see him again. September is when he came to my house with my aunt. And then we just started talking, and we liked each other, and he just kept coming back over every day, and he moved in with me really fast, and we've been together ever since September.
Okay.
2023?
Yes.
Okay.
So he moved, is that about when he moved in, or say September, October-ish?
Yeah, and I lived with my daddy at the time.
Oh, okay, all right. And so then I guess when did you move into 130 nowhere?
Well, my daddy was mad because Jeremy wouldn't get a job.
Okay.
And so he kicked us out like a few days after Christmas. And so we didn't have, and I didn't have a car at the time. Like, we were just like homeless.
Okay.
And so Jeremy knew a woman named Katie. He was like, we can go there. So we stayed at Katie's house and slept on her couch until her dad paid the bills and stuff. And she come home one day. She was like, my daddy said that I have to make everybody leave because she lets like a lot of people stay there.
Where does she live?
Methodist.
Oh, okay. I think I know where you're talking about.
Yeah, her son, like last month, her son kidnapped me, assaulted me.
No way.
Yeah, he's in jail right now for that.
Okay.
Drew Rossi.
That doesn't sound familiar, but
the police, like that I was after it all happened, after I escaped, like they knew exactly who I was.
oh, okay.
About.
Did that happen in Athens or in Madison?
Athens.
Okay.
Yeah. But when me and Jeremy first, like in January, it was like the end of December. So I remember we spent New Year's there. That Drew was in jail.
Okay.
So I never met Drew. I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
We were just staying there with Katie. And so we stayed there, and so she come home from the grocery store with her dad one day, like it was like the beginning of March, and she was like, my daddy said, if I don't make everybody leave, he's gonna stop paying the bills. So, and so she made everybody leave, and then me and Jeremy was on the street again, and then that same day, my mom would come and pick me up, and she brought me to my uncle's. But my uncle said that Jeremy couldn't come.
Yeah.
So Jeremy was like just sleeping in gas station bathrooms, and his friend had a teammate. Like he was really homeless.
Yeah, like truly homeless.
Yeah, and so I stayed with my uncle probably about a month, and then I wanted to be closer because I was in Toccoa.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wanted to be closer. So and then Blake, he had been begging me to move in with him because he lived by himself. He was lonely. He had a 3-bedroom house.
Oh, okay.
So he was like, yeah, just come stay with me, and I'll help you out. I'll help you get a car. I'll help you, get a job and all that. So I went and moved in with him, like to the end of March.
Okay.
And so I've been staying there ever since.
Okay.
There's something Heather conveniently left out of her victim narrative. She admitted to medical staff that she'd used fentanyl the night before the shooting. She was between methadone programs and actively using while pregnant. Before she was interrogated, medical professionals at the station expressed concern that she hadn't felt her baby kick. So while Heather's busy playing the role of protective mother-to-be who just wanted her abusive ex to leave, she was simultaneously poisoning her unborn child with one of the deadliest opioids on the street.
Okay. And then, so I think you were saying that when, was it Blake that found the drug stuff? And he's,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this was like, it was in May, because Jeremy asked me, because where Jeremy had been staying, they didn't have running water. So he was like, can I come over there and take a shower?
Okay.
And I should have asked Blake, but Blake don't like Jeremy.
Yeah.
Because, of course, Blake kind of likes me. But he's accepted that we're just friends.
Yeah.
But he still don't want him at his house.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, he's at work. You can come take a shower real quick. So he came over to take a shower. He didn't get to take the shower because Blake come home from work early that day.
Okay.
And then seeing him there and then making me leave, he got mad at me, but we talked it out and we were good after that.
Yeah.
Me and Blake was. But Blake did find this thing. It's like this tall, and it's got like a little glass circle thing.
Okay. But what's that for, meth or?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what Jeremy would use?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
But he didn't ask me, could he do that, or like, I didn't even know it was in there.
Yeah.
But, so Blake found it, and I was like, well, throw it away. He was like, well, I don't want him back over here. He's not allowed back over here. If he comes back over here, then that's it. You're done with you, everything. So, and I told Jeremy that.
Yeah.
So, last night when me and Jeremy was texting back and forth, like, I was like, tell me a name to one of the girls, and she told me what he didn't, and then he was just like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I just blocked it, because I just didn't want to deal with it no more.
Yeah.
And I went to sleep. And then, which I already told you all this, that's when Jeremy showed up, woke me up, and he was about to fix the trash can, and then Jeremy just walks right through the door, like,
Just like you lived there, or?
yeah, and Jeremy thought that was Blake. He was like, "What's up, man?" And I was like, "That's not Blake."
Yeah.
And so that's when me and Jeremy got in a little. It was not like it started out not a bad argument, and it never was intended to be like this.
Nothing screams stable living situation quite like your meth-using ex getting banned from your friend's house where you keep multiple loaded firearms just lying around. But Heather wants you to remember, she's the victim here. The pregnant girlfriend just trying to protect herself from her abusive, drug-addicted baby daddy, who, by the way, she still loves and wants to be with.
Okay, so Blake is the gun owner.
Yes.
Okay, and where did he keep those guns, or where was that one?
They're all in his bedroom.
Okay, like on the
The one that I picked up was the pistol.
Yeah.
And it was just on his dresser.
Okay, so is that where he normally keeps it?
He normally keeps it on like his, I guess like on his nightstand.
Okay. So kind of near the bed, like. Okay.
Yeah, they're all near the bed. Like he's got I think a shotgun behind the door, bedroom door. He's got like an AK like in this corner, and he's got like a rifle in this corner.
Okay.
And then he's got that pistol that's usually on his nightstand, but it was just on his dresser, which is right beside the nightstand.
Okay. And then let's see here. So I guess what made you think to go in there and get that? I guess what was.
Because Blake was about to be home from work.
Okay.
And also, I know how Jeremy is, and he is a little bit stubborn, and he does not, like, if I tell him to leave or stop, like, he does it more, basically.
Okay.
So, I was just trying to scare him and to get him to leave.
Okay, because you thought that if you got the gun and said, get out of here or whatever.
Yeah, and he didn't.
Okay.
He didn't leave. Like, even when I was, like, had the gun, he still didn't leave. And then so, he started yelling, and I started yelling, and that, like, I guess, like, when you're yelling, like, you, like, like your fist fall up or something.
Yeah.
Like, that's what, like, because I didn't even realize that I had shot him, like, and once I realized it, like, I was like, oh my.
You just kind of heard the noise all of a sudden.
My ears was ringing.
Okay.
And then he was like, you shot me, and then I was like, oh my God. I don't want him to die.
So I guess when you were holding that, I think, did you say it was kind of?
Yeah, it was like this. And I guess when it shot, because it's a heavy gun, like it might have went like, because it hit him like right here.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't see him or anything, but.
They said it went all the way through.
Okay.
And then he went outside and then laid on the ground, and then I took his shirt and was like holding it and then like holding his head, and I was just like telling him, please, 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 please look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Yeah. About how far away do you think he was when the gun went off?
Maybe from here to the door.
Okay, so maybe we said, whatever that is, maybe about
10 feet would be my guess.
Is that bad?
No, I mean, that's just kind of helping just figure out the scene, really. You know what I mean?
He was standing where the kitchen table is.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't think it's one thing or the other, it's just.
Well, I thought, I think, I guess if a gun is closer, that it would kill you more if it's.
Oh, okay. I think at that distance, it doesn't really matter. I mean,
What does it matter?
Like how deadly it is.
Right.
I mean, really, a gun is deadly at 1 foot or a mile if the bullet goes that far.
Heather doesn't really seem to understand how guns and bullets work, but it will turn out that she knows more than she's letting on.
Did the argument escalate? Or were y'all just...
Like, we were yelling. Like,
just yelling?
Yes.
I mean, but did it go beyond that, or what was he doing?
He was going to come, hit me because he's, done it before, and I got really bad PTSD from the Drew situation, or, Drew, he, like, he held me hostage and he beat me for like 7 hours straight. Like,
Wow.
I just got, yeah, like, I got PTSD. That's all, but like, I really did.
Okay. Like, what kind of physical stuff have you had with Jeremy before? Like, I think you said that he kind of choked you once, or...
But I don't want to be in trouble.
No, well, don't worry about that. I mean, it just kind of explains the background and the...
Yeah, like, okay,
No.
You promise, like...
Yeah, no,
Like, I'm not pressing charges.
I won't, yeah, that's fine, because, I won't, I wouldn't know exactly what day it happened, and that's kind of important for charges, and, so don't worry about that.
Okay, like, he's punched me in the face before.
Okay.
Busted my lip a lot. Choked me. And he picked me, this is when we lived with my daddy, he picked me up and he, like, dropped me, just laid me on a chair. And, like, I had pictures of, like, bruises, like, on my butt. Like, my butt was bruised for, like 2 weeks or more. And then he punched me in my arm really hard, and there was a bruise right here for, like a month. And that bruise stayed there. Like, he just, but, and then I did, once he put his hand on me, like, not always, but sometimes I did fight back, try to protect myself.
Sure, yeah, that's
and there's a lot of witnesses of that too, like when we lived at Katie's house. And then also my daddy, like the first fight we ever got in was at my daddy's house, and I was screaming, and then my daddy came in, and I was like, he was just beating me up, and then my daddy looked at me and said, "What did you do to make him hit you?"
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So not real supportive, huh?
No.
After taking a quick break, detectives come back with a very specific question.
Let's see. We just wanted to do a few little follow-up things with you, because one of the things that I talked to the officer, and that one of the officers that was out there, and he had it looked like the safety was put on to the pistol after it was on the floor. Did you do that, or?
I don't know where safety was.
Okay. With the gun, do you remember, I guess when I say the hammer, that's the part that kind of comes back on the gun?
I don't think it had one.
Okay. See, I thought they had.
No. Or it was already been pulled. I didn't pull that.
Let me see. So kind of what I'd be talking about would be...
The thing on the end of it, like...
Yeah, let's see.
No,
Does he normally keep his firearms loaded? Does Blake do that?
I didn't know that.
Oh, you don't know?
No,
Okay, he's never thought about it or anything.
I thought it was unloaded.
Okay.
So just pulling up this is kind of the type of gun that looked like it was. In this photograph here, you see this little thing back here?
Yeah.
That's the hammer?
No, I didn't touch that.
Okay.
I didn't see that on there.
Okay.
I don't even, but no, I didn't. I didn't pull that back, no.
Okay.
No. It was a brown gun.
Okay. I think it looked like in the photograph it was kind of right by the door. Is that right? Or?
That's probably where I dropped it.
Okay. Because I think I just saw like some of the officers that were out there that they had taken a photograph.
So your purpose for getting the firearm, was it because he was there, or was it because you were afraid that he was going to hurt you, or was it because you wanted him out of the house before
Because
Blake got there?
The Blake part, that's like the least important part.
Okay.
I got the gun because I just wanted him to leave.
You wanted him to leave?
I wanted him to
Okay.
leave. I just was trying to scare him to get him to leave because I know he's stubborn and he don't leave. He makes like situations like worse. Like I was afraid that he was gonna put his hands on me.
Okay. Did he make any threats to put his hands on you or anything like that?
No.
No? Okay.
He never does, like verbally.
Okay.
It was solely to just scare him, to get him, and he knows that I would never shoot him, and I would never shoot him. Like it was an accident. Like I hate myself.
So, someone engaged the safety after the gun hit the floor. Heather's response? I didn't know where the safety was. Funny how someone who knows nothing about guns somehow managed to fire one with precision, but can't locate a basic safety mechanism. It's almost like she's lying.
I didn't even know my finger was like right there where the thing was. But I didn't pull nothing back like this thing.
Yeah.
No, I never pulled nothing like that.
So you just, when you were holding
I
it,
was holding it like this.
okay, and your hand was just on the trigger, and when you squeezed
I didn't
your
know
hand,
my hand was on the trigger. I thought
Right.
my hand
Well-
was on like the outside of it, or like up under, like
okay,
you know how it's got like this part, and then inside the hole is
yeah.
the trigger. I thought my hand was like up under
Okay.
it or around it. I had no idea my hand was on the trigger. If I would have never even got it. Like,
And I think you said that you thought it was unloaded. Is that
yes, I had no idea that it was loaded.
okay? I mean, is that because like keeps them unloaded, or just that kind of what you assumed? Or?
I assumed it was unloaded.
Okay.
Yeah.
did he knock before he came in?
No.
He just opened the door, so the
Yes.
door was unlocked?
Yes,
Okay.
because the other dude, it was locked, and then the other dude knocked on the door, and so I let him in, and I guess we didn't lock the door behind us, and then like probably 10 minutes after that is when like I didn't even like see the door open, like, cause Jeremy was standing like right there in front of the door, and I just hear him say, "What's up, bro?"
Okay.
And I'm like, "What?" And then the door opens, and then that's Jeremy. And I'm like, "What are you doing here? Like, you're not supposed to be here."
Yeah.
What was his demeanor, Jeremy's demeanor?
He was like, "Just give me my stuff. Just give me my stuff. Da, da, da. Just give me my stuff."
Was he being loud? Was he being boisterous? Was he talking calmly, like, "Hey, I'm just here to get my stuff"?
He was being kind of like, not scary aggressive, but kind of like stern, like, and then it escalated to being like yelling.
Like, what was he doing with his hands while he was yelling?
I think like just like I just want, like, you know, just like
Like, just holding his hands out, or
something
was
like
he-
that.
like, was he making fists, or was he pointing, or?
He wasn't pointing at me.
Okay.
He was just normal, like, I guess normal, like, just
Okay.
like, just mad hand gestures,
Yeah.
like,
So Jeremy wasn't pointing or making fists, wasn't being physically threatening, really. Just mad hand gestures. The kind of thing that definitely warrants pulling a gun on someone. But remember, Heather has PTSD from a previous assault, severe anxiety, and she's pregnant. All factors she's carefully weaving into her narrative.
Let me think, what else there? I think you said you didn't know too much about guns other than...
yeah, like, I've only shot a gun, like, twice in my
Okay.
life. And it was with someone there, like, holding it with me and
Okay.
stuff.
I guess is Blake kind of worried about burglaries? Is that why he's got
I think
guns?
so, yeah.
Has he got...
Yeah, because he works third shift. Sometimes he works swing shifts, but
Okay.
when he works third shift, and I'm there by myself, like, one time I heard a noise, like someone was coming in, and I told him, and he was like, "Well, I'll get you a gun, or I'll let you keep one back in your room." And I was like, "No, I don't." I was like, "I don't want you to do that. That's not necessary."
Okay. But like, when he was doing that, was he telling you, like, this is how you hold it, or
No.
he giving you lessons, or?
No.
Okay.
I did go with Blake to his friend's house a long time ago. They shot targets and stuff.
Okay.
And he did let me shoot a target, or try to shoot a target, but
Okay.
he was like basically behind me, like,
Yeah,
doing
like,
it.
giving the kind of instructions and all.
Yeah, but that was like in March.
Oh, okay. I think you said that Jeremy sent you a text message
He didn't say he was coming over.
Okay. But I mean, I guess like late at night, who did he, you know what that message, what the number was from, or whose it was, or?
He texted me from, I think it was a random number, like,
Okay.
I think it was him, because it was like, I miss you,
Oh, okay.
and I said, who is this? And they never texted back, so I
Okay.
assumed that was him. And then, I unblocked his number, like, earlier that day, and he was texting me from his number, and, he was like, I can't remember all what he said. He was like, can you come get me? He was like, come get me. And I've been feeling like he just uses me. So I normally am a pushover, like I let people run over me and everything like that. And Blake had been telling me, like, don't do that no more. You can't be, like, you know, helping people when you're not in a position to be helping them. The other day, my friend, she had like a flat tire and I had no gas in my car, but I went to help her. That's kind of like irrelevant, but I was just, you know.
Well, that you're just good and nice.
Yeah, and so I always come, every time he asks, like I come help him, I come, like, give him money, I give him rides, buying whatever, food, cigarettes, taking the DRC, and like, I just do everything for him, and he just puts me down all the time, and he said, the way it all started with, he said that I was his bad karma on that day.
Okay.
And that's what kind of hurt me the most. And I was like, if I'm your bad karma, then how come I do everything you ask me to do? And so that's when, like, I just quit. I didn't talk to him all day yesterday.
Yeah. Made you kind of, just upsetting or hurtful.
Yeah. But then, like, I started thinking about it, like, you know, when that number texts me, I miss you, I was like, it's probably him.
Yeah.
And then he texted me from his phone, and he was like, can you come get me? I didn't cheat on you, nobody, da-da-da. But at that point, I had already seen the messages.
So chances are.
And I don't think he knew that I seen the messages.
Yeah.
And I was like, just tell me her name. And he was like, there is no name, da-da-da. And it wouldn't be that bad if he didn't accuse me of cheating on him every single day.
Right, yeah. And I guess part of the thing is we'd want to see those text messages. I think the officers probably collected the phone and all.
Yeah, I did say some things that I didn't mean.
Oh, like what kind of stuff?
Like never talk to me again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I don't think that's a real big deal.
What is a big deal is this. Heather claimed the gun was pointed at the floor, yet somehow hit Jeremy in the chest. Then someone engaged the safety mechanism after the shooting, and only one person was holding that gun. Finally, she knew exactly where Blake kept his pistol, despite refusing gun training because she didn't know about guns.
We got a few more questions to ask you, okay?
I'm sorry, I'll pick that up.
No, that's fine. Did you know that he was coming over?
No.
You didn't know at all?
No.
Okay. So you just showed up unannounced. Okay. Did you talk to him at any point overnight? I know you said he was texting you. Did you respond? Did you?
Yeah, I told y'all what I said.
Okay. And what did you say again, just to refresh my memory?
He was like, can you come get me? And I said, no. I said, who was the girl that you cheated on me with? He said, nobody. I said it to make you mad. And I said, no, you didn't. What's her name? And he just kept saying that it was nobody. And I said her name is Nicole. And then I blocked him. And I said, my life is better. You had, like, the whole, because I hadn't talked to him the whole day before.
Okay, so at that point you blocked him, and then you didn't get any other messages from him or anything like that? No phone calls, anything like that? Did you talk to him on the phone at like 5 something in the morning by chance?
Yeah, we did talk on the phone.
Okay, so was that before or after you blocked him?
Before.
That was before? Okay. So what time, do you remember what time it was when you blocked him?
It was like 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock?
Around there.
Okay, so when y'all spoke on the phone, what did y'all talk about?
Basically the same.
Same thing?
that I just
Okay,
said.
nothing was mentioned about his social security cards or
No.
anything like that. Okay, so when he comes over, he comes in, he tells you have his social security cards, and then
I didn't take his social security.
no, not saying you took them. Not saying you took them. You told us that sometimes he would have you hold on to stuff because he was kind of back and forth. We're not alleging that you took anything, but we're just trying to see trying to get a timeline of everything. So
After I blocked him, I fell back to sleep.
okay, so then he comes over and says, "Hey, I need to get my social security card."
Then the Jeremy dude come
Okay.
knocked on the door and woke me up.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got up, I let him in. We was just, hey, what's up? How's it going? He was telling me about this crazy night he had with this girl who had him going all around the world and stuff. And then he tried to throw something away in the trash can, his electric, like the trash just go like that.
Yeah, and they needed batteries and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then so I went and get the batteries, and then when I was coming back from getting the batteries is when he was standing next to the door. He was like, "What's up, man?" And I didn't know who he was talking to. And then Jeremy opened the door, and I was like, "What are you doing here?" And he was like, "I need to get my stuff. Give me my stuff." And I was like, "What stuff are you talking about?"
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "My social security card and this and that." And so I went and I got the social security card, and I held it, and I was like holding it, but it wasn't like saying like here. I was holding it. I was like, "Well, tell me your name. Just tell me your name." And he was like, "I'm telling you, there's no name." And then I was like, "Well, just leave then." And he wouldn't leave. He was like, "Just give me my stuff and I'll leave." Da, da, da. I don't think he said, "Give me my stuff and I'll leave." I think he just said, "Just give me my stuff." And then that's when I went in there and got the gun just to scare him.
And you were still holding the stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, at any point did you give it to him?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Is that because he wouldn't take it, or he just wasn't close enough, or?
He wasn't close enough.
Okay.
Like, I was wanting him to, either tell me her name or leave, or, I don't know,
So do you think if you had given him the stuff, he would have left?
No.
Okay.
Probably not.
Okay.
So she's holding his social security card hostage, trying to leverage it for information about the other woman. Meanwhile, she's got a loaded pistol pointed at him. This isn't looking like an accidental shooting anymore. This is looking like an escalated confrontation where someone with terrible judgment made a catastrophic decision. And detectives are about to deliver the news.
Is he okay?
Unfortunately, he did not survive.
What?
So
Yeah, the doctors did everything they could.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! No! Oh my god! No! Oh my god! No!
the doctors did everything they could.
Oh no! Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
Yeah, we haven't heard exactly what the doctor said.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, and I think it's you know, we don't believe that you did this,
I'm sorry.
you know,
I'm sorry.
on purpose or anything.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I want to kill myself right now. Oh my
Well,
God.
don't do that.
Oh my God. Oh no.
Why don't we give you a second just to be here by yourself? Is that okay? Would that be all right with you?
If you need us, you can knock on the door.
Because it sounds like this is kind of a lot for you to process.
Oh my God, I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
Do you want us to give you a little bit of space? That way you can process?
I need my dog.
Yeah, I don't know if they've located the dog yet, or I don't know what the story on that is.
I need her.
Tell you what, I'll ask the officers over there if they've found your dog at least, okay? Anything we can answer for you, or?
You have any questions for us?
Am I gonna go to jail for murder?
No.
No.
Obviously, when somebody does get in a situation like this, we do have to look at what laws were broken. But we're not going to be charging you with murder or anything. What we're looking at is probably.
God, I can't believe it, God. Oh, can I see his body?
I believe he's at the hospital right now, so we can't really facilitate that.
Heather McCall was initially charged with aggravated assault, but when Jeremy died from his injuries, those charges were upgraded. Heather claimed the whole thing was a tragic mistake, but the evidence told a different story. Someone engaged the gun's safety after it fired. Yet Heather claims she knew nothing about firearms. The pistol required deliberate trigger pressure to discharge, and she said she had the gun pointed to the floor. But Jeremy was shot in the chest. Bullets don't make U-turns. The state offered Heather a plea deal. Plead guilty to voluntary manslaughter, and she'd receive a 4-year prison sentence. Given that she was 4 months pregnant at the time of the shooting, this was an incredibly lenient offer. The alternative was to risk going to trial for murder and potentially spending decades in prison, giving birth behind bars, and losing custody of her child. Heather took the deal. She pled guilty to voluntary manslaughter and was sentenced to 4 years in the Georgia Department of Corrections. She gave birth while incarcerated. Jeremy's 7-year-old son from a previous relationship lost his father. The child Heather was carrying would grow up with a mother who killed their father. Was it self-defense gone wrong, a crime of passion, or cold-blooded murder disguised as an accident? The courts settled on voluntary manslaughter, a killing in the heat of passion without premeditation. And Heather McCall will spend the first 4 years of her child's life answering for it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoyed, and check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here.